Hi guys, it's Paul from Paul Cole Cricket. I'm very excited today to be showing you the first of the new Stallions bats for 2022. We'll be looking at the whole range which you see behind me, starting with this stunning Pearl limited edition bat. It's one of their new models for 2022, really distinctive with this clear sticker with the detailing there and the black embossed outline. I really like the look of it. Absolutely stunning. Obviously you can see through the clear stick and see more of the natural wood. I really like that, the grains running through. Yeah, really nice. The limited edition is the top grade within all the Stallions bats, and then we also have some of the bats in the Pro Edition grade, which is the one below that, as you can see this one here. We'll talk a bit more about how they compare and the pricing, that kind of thing, a little bit later on in the video, but we'll spend the majority of the time focusing on this limited edition bat. In terms of the shape, it's a full spine, as you can see there. That spine running right down through the toes. You're getting a lot of meat lower down the blade, and it's a mid to low middle as well. So great for like early season as we are now, here in the UK especially, with all the slow low pitches that there are. You're getting real bang for your buck lower down the blade when you make connection there, real value. But as we'll see shortly in the Mallet test, it's still good up high as well. In terms of concaving, there is a little bit there, to be fair, a bit more than I was expecting, if I'm honest, given the fact that this is the top grade, therefore usually very low density. Often they can be a bit fuller, and the weight also, this bat's 212 dead, so I might expect it to be a little bit fuller. That's probably the only negative comment if I'd have about the bat though, to be fair. And although it is 212, it certainly does not feel it. I couldn't believe how light. Like I use a 2.9 bat, and I could happily, you know, this doesn't feel too heavy for me at all. I'd happily use this. This is probably 210.5 maybe. Sort of, so the pickup's fantastic, especially considering the low middle, the full spine. These are things that often lend themselves to like a bottom heavy feel, but absolutely not in this case. And one of the reasons I think is the handle is quite thick, and this is true across the whole of the Pearl bats, to be fair. But yeah, pretty thick handle. It's only single gripped. You do, by the way, get a free second grip, matching branded white Stallionz grip, which is also very nice, by the way. I like the professionalism of the branding on the top and the bottom, the multi-texture, good quality grip. So if you did want to double grip it, that weight distribution, that pickup will be even lighter. You get it for free anyway. You also get a free matte anti-scuff sheet. Stallionz always looking after their customers. Nice to get that as well. But yeah, no, I would always double grip generally, but this is the kind of bat where the handle wouldn't necessarily make that a necessity, given how well it picks up. Another reason it picks up well is the bow, nice and even, curves around the mid blade, as you can see there, really nice. The specs aren't massive given the weight. As I said, it's 212 dead, 36mm edges. I made it to be a 59mm spine and 19mm toe. So again, not super low density, but it's one of those where, you know, the pickup is so good, like it kind of doesn't matter as much in my opinion for things like that. Obviously, if you wanted a massive bat, you know, there are others you could look at. I wouldn't say this is an obvious bat for necessarily like T20 play and stuff like that, but you know, reasonably big without being massive. It would be the key thing there. In terms of the good old Mallet test, let's give that a go now. Starting with the Mallet, and then we'll bounce the ball on it. Of course, so we'll work away from the toe up to the base of the stickers. Yeah, it's quite soft. I think it's the kind of bat that will reach peak performance level early in its life. Just probably only needs a couple of games or so, if that. A few nets maybe. Highest ceilings here. We're not going to hit those ceilings, but we are going to make some nice connections. It sounds lovely. Quite soft. So up high and down low. Yeah, really good. It's only going to get better after knocking in, something you still need to do with this bat incidentally. But yeah, it's sounding really good everywhere. As I said, nice long middle, obviously good lower down, with where all the mass is really, but still for any back foot stuff up there, I don't think you'd be losing out too much given how nicely it was sounding up there. In terms of the sort of the provenance of the bat, This is all made in England. All the Stallionz bats are made in Hertfordshire, England, by a bat maker who's really up and coming, someone I know very well, worked with closely over the years. And it's really pleasing to see sort of his production just getting better and better each year in quality and quantity, it seems, is becoming more and more in demand now. And I think it's easy to see why. I love the finishing as well. I didn't mention that, but a nice sort of glossy feel to it. Square toe is present on this bat, like with most of the Stallionz range this year. It gives you that impression of a bigger bat compared to like the more traditional rounded toes, which is quite in vogue these days. Also, when you're tapping it down, it sits a bit better. Some people prefer it for that. You get the toe guard fitted there, as you've probably seen, as standard. And as I said, that free anti-scuff sheet, free second grip, and also a free full-length back cover, but sadly they haven't arrived yet, so at least by the time of filming this video we can't show you those back covers, but rest assured they will be included, and by the time we're watching this video they'll probably be available as well. So Stallionz, as I said, quite generous, giving you a lot of freebies, which is something I really like. They're certainly more generous than most when it comes to things like that. I haven't really talked about the back, but I love how there's just a lot of wood on show, and even where there is sticker here, there's stunningly, as I said, you can see through it and see those grains on, which I really, really like. So in terms of the price, guys, £450 is the price of the limited edition, and £399 is the price of the Pro edition. So £51 price difference. I'm very pleased to say that if you order any bat, not just the Pearl, but any Stallionz bat in either the Pro or the limited edition grades, you can get 10% off with the discount code COLE10. I've popped it in the description for you here as well, along with a link to this bat. So yeah, if you use that on the Stallionz website, you get 10% off. I'll be repeating that in the other videos, but yes, COLE10. So fill your boots with that one. Obviously that'll bring the price down a bit, but in terms of that price, I would say, especially these days with everyone putting their prices up, whilst it's relatively high, I think it's fairly competitive. I really do, and certainly given this kind of quality, stunning looking bat as well. Look at 9 grains, very top grade English willow, of course, grade 1 plus, all sapwood. There's no heartwood there, as you've seen. Pretty much blemish free, even straight grains. I really love the looks of this bat. So yeah, pretty much ticks all the boxes for me. I really, really like it. So do check out the link, as I said. Check out that discount code. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I'll be doing reviews of the other Stallionz bats very soon, so please do stay tuned for those, and please do subscribe as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you.